Sora Vlogs. This is my first get to know me, and today I will be answering 11 simplish questions. Now, the first one, why am I doing YouTube? Okay, so since college, that's around 2018, I've wanted to do YouTube, but before, I was always thinking about all the negatives. What are people gonna say? What are people gonna think? What are people gonna do? And now I'm like, you know what? You cannot live in negativity. I want to do YouTube, so therefore, I'm just gonna start it. In the future, I want to write a book, and this is a great way for me to build my brand, to build, a following that hopefully one day will be interested in purchasing my books. Number 2, what are the goals that I expect to achieve through this platform? Now that's a good question. My main goal, as I said before, I am interested in writing a book. I love writing. I love poetry. Hopefully, as I build my momentum and I feel more comfortable on camera, I'll be able to do some of my skits, some of my dubs, because I write a lot every day. As long as I'm in the mental space, I write. So what I'm really hoping that YouTube will do for me is to help me to be, more confident on camera, because I'm already confident in person. So, just help me to build that oomph that I need. Number 3. Why did it take me so long to start a YouTube channel if it is something that I've always wanted to do? The number one question is, depression. Like, I was just living in a state of mind where I was always my worst enemy. Like, the main thing that I used to do was to just get up, think about starting a channel, think about all the negatives, eat, go to sleep, without even, trying. So now that I am in a better space, I want to just give this a try and see how far it takes me. And that's it. Number 4. Where do I currently live? Alright, so I've been living in Nashville for about 2.5 years. And Nashville is super country, but guess what? I like it. What do I like about Nashville? Number 5. What do I like? I like the food. I like the atmosphere. As I said, Nashville is quiet, it's calm. Depending on the scene that you want, you can find it in Nashville. Whenever a person's asking me, what's Nashville like? I always say it's like half city, half country. If you want a party scene, you can go downtown. If you want a chill, relaxing, picnic vibe, then you can just go up in the country, go up in the mountains, go have a picnic by the river, by the lakes. There's so many lakes and rivers. It's just a nice balance of both. Number 6, what's the difference between Nashville and Jamaica? The main difference for me is the food, the people. Like, there's like 3 Jamaican restaurants that I've seen here in Nashville, and they're okay, but there isn't like a big, nice Jamaican spot where, okay, we can go here and eat, we're gonna listen to some nice Jamaican music, there's other Jamaicans there, we can hold a vibe. It's more like walk in, buy, walk out, leave. If you want to be around Jamaicans, then you have to actively seek out Jamaicans. You're not just gonna be walking on the street and you're like, oh my God, there's a Jamaican, you know what I mean? Well, it's not happened to me, but if it works for you, good luck. What is it like being surrounded by people of a different race? I think this is such an important question, because that's one major thing between Jamaica and the US. The thing that you're leaving a majority black country, and then you're coming into this space where most of the people that you will see, depending on the area that you live in, will be white people, or Middle Eastern, or Chinese. And Nashville, super diverse, but majority of the people here do not, look like you. And one thing that is extremely important to know is that people are gonna be ignorant, They might not come out and be a direct, like, rude, but they will be ignorant. Majority of the persons that I've met have been cool and nice, and maybe that's because of the way that, I operate outside. But you just have to know how to deal with certain things, because people are going to say ignorant stuff, but it's how you answer. If somebody says, all right, one of the most common one that I get is it, I'm wearing braids, is that your real hair? I mean, you would think it's 2021 and everyone would know what braids are, but okay, no, it's not. Is that your real hair? That's how I answer. Because the last thing that I am going to do is allow somebody that I don't know to spoil my day. As long as you don't hit me, touch me, go out of your way to be rude to me, I'm not going to waste my time on you. You know what I'm saying? But just approach everything from a positive space, and then it will be much easier for you to gravitate around persons who are different from you religiously, culturally. It doesn't matter. Just know who you are when you go into certain spaces, and always hold your head high. That's been working for me. Because if I allowed myself to internalize the dumb stuff that's been said to me, I'd be a crazy person. Because I would be asking dumb questions like, God, why did you make me like this? And that's never going to happen. Be confident, baby. That's all I can say. You gotta rock it. Next question. How many kids do I have? Well, not at the moment, but hopefully in the future I'll have about, 6 or 7. I want a big house. I want a big family. And right now it's a little lonely, if you know what I mean. Am I happy? I would think so, yeah. I think I am happy. I mean, I don't have any major issues right now. And I'm sure that if something should arise, I will be able to handle it, alhamdulillah. But I am happy as far as happiness goes. I don't have any major issues that I could bring to mind right now. All right, what's next for me? All right, in my book, so just stay tuned. Next 2-3 years, inshallah, it will be written. One thing I would tell future Jamaicans moving to Nashville: be open to new things. Be confident. Be self-aware. Know who you are and know what your purpose is. If you come to Nashville for a specific purpose, make sure that purpose is fulfilled. Because there's going to be so many ways for you to be thrown off the track. And if you allow anything to divert you from your mission, then you failed. So if you come here, you want to live here, a good important thing to do is to live with other people. Because as far as the rent normally starts around $1,200, going up as far as I've encountered. So it's good to live with other people. It's good to have people that you can rely on, because if you come here by yourself, it gets lonely fast. And a lot of people don't talk about how damaging loneliness is. But if you come here, try to branch out, positive crowds, no negative, and have fun, because there's lots of fun to be had. And I think that's it. If you have any questions about Nashville, drop them in the comments and I will answer them as best as I can. Now, if you've gotten to the end with me, thank you, and I hope that my next Q&A will be so much better. I'm feeling a little nervous, but I hope I did good. Thank you for joining me.